Disney and Pixar's Coco won the Black Friday box office race with $18.6 million from 3,987 theaters for a projected five-day Thanksgiving debut of $69 million, $70 million. Coco, about the popular Mexican holiday Day of the Dead, has been embraced by both critics and audiences, who awarded the animated event film a coveted A cinema score. Between them, Disney Animation Studios and Pixar claim the top 6 five-day Thanksgiving openings of all time, not accounting for inflation. Frozen, 2013 is the record holder with $93.6 million, while last year's Moana sang its way to $82.1 million. Tangled took in $68.7 million in 2010, and The Good Dinosaur, $55.5 million in 2015. When adjusting for inflation, the 1999 Toy Story 2 supplants Frozen with nearly $141 million unadjusted. Toy Story's five-day debut was $80.1 million. Directed by Lee Unkrich and co-directed by Adrian Molina, Coco tells the story of 12-year-old Miguel Anthony Gonzalez, who sets out to become an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz Benjamin Bratt. The trouble is, his family has banned music for generations. Miguel suddenly finds himself in the magical land of the dead, where he teams up with the trickster Hector Gael Garcia Bernal in hopes of unlocking the secret behind his family history. The Frozen featurette Olaf's Frozen Adventure accompanies the film. Warner Brothers and DC Entertainment's Justice League, which debuted last weekend, is holding at No. 2. The superhero mashup earned $16.5 million from 4,051 theaters on Friday for projected $59 million, $61 million five-day holiday Wednesday, Sunday. That would put the film's domestic total at around $173 million through Sunday. Director Steven Chbosky's feel-good wonder remains a strong draw among families after opening to a far better-than-expected $27 million last weekend. The movie, benefiting from an A cinema score, is expected to gross $32 million, $33 million for the five-day holiday. The $20 million film adaptation of R.J. Palacios' acclaimed children's novel tells the story of a young boy with a facial deformity who attends a Maine school for the first time. The book spawned the Choose Kind movement. Lionsgate, Participant Media, Walden Media and Mandeville Films partnered on Wonder, which stars Julia Roberts, Jacob Tremblay and Owen Wilson. Among the flurry of films vying for adult attention and awards love, Denzel Washington star Roman J. Israel, ESQ, is having a hard time finding its stride. The legal thriller, which expanded nationwide on Wednesday after first opening in New York and Los Angeles, looks to earn a muted $6.5 million from 1,648 theaters for the 5 days. Dan Gilroy Nightcrawler directed Roman J. Israel, ESQ, about a lawyer whose idealism is put to the test when he joins a large LA law firm. Sony rejiggered the movie after it premiered at the Toronto Film Festival to tepid reviews. Sony Pictures Classics' Call Me By Your Name is making headlines at the specialty box office after launching Friday in 4 theaters in New York and Los Angeles on Friday. Directed by Luca Guadagnino, the critically acclaimed film is projected to post the biggest per-screen average, $95,000 $100,000, since La La Land in December 2016. The film stars Armie Hammer as a young academic who embarks on a love affair with his professor's 17-year-old son Timothy Chalamet. Focus features Winston Churchill Pick the Darkest Hour, directed by Joe Wright and starring Gary Oldman, debuted Wednesday in 4 theaters in NY and LA, and is tipped to post an opening theater average of $60,500. Opening Wednesday in 626 cinemas, Bleecker Street's The Man Who Invented Christmas, starring Dan Stevens and Christopher Plummer, is expected to earn $1.7 million, $1.8 million for the 5 days.